Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord 1.5.4 Perk Update, where I'm going to bring you a brief explanation of all the perks that were implemented in 1.5.4. If you are looking for a specific tree, I will timestamp them in the description below so you may get to them quicker. So without further ado, let's get to it. First, we have throwing. We're level 25. We have quick draw. Increases your throwing weapons drawing speed by 20%. And the captain perk increases your troop throwing weapon drawing speed by 10%. The other one is shield breaker. Deal 40% more damage against you with throwing weapons. And the captain perk is troops in your formation deal 8% more damage against shields with throwing weapons for 50. Hunter. Personal. Deal 40% more damage against horses with throwing weapons, and the captain perk. Troops in your formation deal 8% more damage against mounts with throwing weapons. And the flip one is flexible fighter will melee mode of throwing weapons wield 10% more damage. So when you're using a throwing weapon as a melee. And the captain's perk, infantry means plus 15 to all combat skills. Ranged troops gain plus 15 to all vigor skills. Wow, that's pretty wicked. Jeez, that's a real good one. 15 to all skills. Wow. Level 75. Mounted skirmisher. Personal. Mounted throwing weapon penalty is decreased by 20%. Captain. Mounted troop under your command deal 10% more damage with throwing weapons. Its alternative, perfect technique, personal. Projectile speed increased by 25%. That's pretty cool. Troops under your command increase their projectile speed by 10%. Level 100, running throw, personal. Your throwing weapons gain 25% additional speed from your movement. Alright, that's pretty cool if you can do it on the run. Captain, troops under your command have plus 30 throwing skill. Once again, that's pretty good. Okay, level 125, personal, skirmisher. When you are holding a throwing weapon, you take 10% less damage from range attacks. It's not bad. Troops under your command in your formation take 3% less damage. Yes, some. Its alternative is well prepared. Personal. You have +1 ammunition for throwing weapons. Alright, well that's really cool. As long as they mean +1 for quiver or shaft or whatever you want to call it. That's not bad. The other one is actually not a captain, it is a party leader. Ranged troops in your party have 25% chance of having +1 ammunition. Yikes. 25%. Not too happy about that. Okay, 150. Focus. Personal. 1.25 times zoom in with throwing weapons. And the other one is a governor. Increase security of your settlement by 1. Last hit. Your throwing weapons deal 50% more damage to enemies with less than 50% health left. That's not bad. A little situational, but it's not bad. And this one, where the other one was a governor, this is a captain bonus. Increase the morale of your party at the start of the battle by 5. Not bad. 175, throwing competitions. Party leader, infantry upgrades are 20% cheaper. Huh, okay. I'm assuming they mean all infantry. If that is, it's pretty damn powerful. And it is a governor reward for this one. Governored settlements gain 1 militia per day. Its alternative is headhunter. with plus 50% damage to headshots with thrown weapons, which is amazing. And its bonus is a party leader bonus. Same thing as the other one. It's a governor and now a party bonus. Tier 2 plus troops are recruited 20% cheaper, which is not bad, but most people don't have too much of a problem late game. 200 saddlebag personal. If you start battle mounted, you have plus 2 ammunition for throwing weapons. Okay, that's really cool. Like I said, it all depends on, is it just plus 2 total, or is it plus 2 per stack? That's the big key to find out. And it is a party leader bonus. Your infantry troops in your party gain plus 1 EXP per day. Wow. When you start getting multiple bonuses like that, that is really cool. If you can get multiple bonuses. Okay, 225, resourceful, personal. You have plus 2 ammunition for throwing weapons. Okay, now we're getting like multiple perks with plus. You start adding these together and these start to become massive for throwing weapons. And as bonus for a party leader, troops with throwing weapons equipped getting 10% more EXP after battles. Its alternative is long reach, personal, can pick spears or weapons from ground when mounted. Wow. Winning battles gives 20% more morale and renown. Okay. Not so much the morale, but 20% more morale? Oof, that one's really good. Okay, 250, weak shot, personal. Thrown weapons ignore 30% of enemy armor. That is really nice. And it is a captain bonus. Troops in your formation give 10% of enemy armor with thrown weapons. Ignore 10%. So, yeah, that's really cool when they ignore armor. That's something I really love. Its alternative in the 250 is impaled, personal. Javelins and spears you throw penetrate shields like ballista bolts. Wow. Jeez. That's that is a pretty sick perk in the 253. And if the captain bonus, infantry troops in your formation deal 10% more range damage with thrown weapons. That I don't use a lot of throwing weapons. That's going to be a tough choice to decide. People with throwing weapons might know enough, but man, that is a tough one. And they did do a good thing with it. Okay, at 275, unstoppable, personal. Every skill point after 200 grants 0.2% projectile speed increase with thrown weapons. And it is another personal ball. Oh, it deals 0.5%. After the cool news is it says after 200. So you imagine going up to 300. That's 100 points. That means you would gain 20% more speed and 30 and 50% more damage from 200 to 300. That is pretty damn nice, if I do say so myself. Roguery 25. No rest for the wicked. Party leader. Bandit units in your party gain 20% EXP faster. Wow. Okay. Well, that's nice. That is really nice to be leveling up peons. And the party leader bonus, faster rating, 5%. Just like the perk it was before. That is super, super powerful. That is really powerful. Think about getting those peons quicker. That, you know, coupled with the blinding 20% penalty, you can get peons really quick. And its alternative is Sweet Talker. Party leader. Bandits are 20% easier to convince to leave in peace while bartering. And it is a governor bonus. Prisoners are 20% less likely to escape from town. Level 50. 2A. Personal. 50% better chance of success with disguise missions. Don't really use those a lot, but I guess 50% is a big number. And party leader bonus. Convert bandit prisoners without suffering morale penalty. For me, that's not too big of a deal. By the time I start really dealing with the bandits, I don't really have morale issues anyways.
and its alternative, deep pockets. Personal, double the amount of bartering you can use in tournament. All right, that's a big one. But the only problem I have with Roguery is it's really hard to gain. You can gain it quick at first, but it seems like as you level up, you start getting to that 50 to 75 mark, it really slows down. And you really want to use that bartering early on, not so much later on. So, personal bonus. Bandit units in your party require 20% cheaper wages. Okay, I don't consider that very high class, considering by the time you really have the bandits cost a lot, they're already converted over into, you know, whatever kingdom's units they are, so they really aren't that expensive. So that one's kind of meh for me. Level 75 in Best Flight. Personal. Remove morale penalty for recruiting bandit troops. Once again, I'm not so big on that one. Bonus for party leader. Villages of your clan recover 20% faster. Now that is a little bit better. When you really need troops, that's a pretty good one. I like that. Its alternative is know-how. Party leader. Defeated villagers and caravans give better loot. Higher percent access to inventory. Not so much the villagers, but to the caravans, that might be a little bit better. So that's a tough one. Okay, level 100 promises party leader. Bandit units in your party consume 50% less food. Once again, I think we're seeing a theme here with bandits. And like I said, I mean, really, once it doesn't take me long to get the bandit converted over. You know, it's very situational. And then a party leader bonus. Bandit prisoners can be recruited to party 30% faster. Like I said, by the time I get late game, I have such high charm and everything that I get them pretty easily. So, you know, kind of situational early game. And its alternative is slave trader. Personal, 20% better deals with ransom broker for regular troops. Now that I like. I like being able to get that better from troops, because you know, after a battle you can turn in and get 10-15,000 troops. So that I like. Party leader. Increase prisoner limit by 20%. There you go. That's what I want. That's a pretty big deal. That one is amazing. I love slave trader. Okay. Level 125. Scarface. Personal. 30% higher chance of enemy surrender. Bandits, villagers, caravans. I like it. I would rather flat out recruit than fight them and take them as prisoner. So I do like that a lot. Governor bonus, 5% daily chance to improve relations by 1 with random gang leaders in the settlements you govern. Now that is nice, because as everybody knows, it's a lot harder to gain that relation with gang leaders. So that perk is absolutely amazing. I love that perk. Let's see what its counterpart is. White lies, personal. Your crime rating decreases 20% faster. For people that really want to use that, that could come in handy to get. Yeah, I mean that's not bad. And then governor, 2% daily chance to improve relations by 1 with random notable in your settlement with your governor. Okay, so Scarface improves with gang leaders. White lies improve with random notable. Very interesting. Okay, 150, smuggler connections, personal. Increase the armor value of civilian armor by 10. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. When you have an amount of criminal rating, you suffer 50% less trade penalty. So I guess what it means is when you're a criminal, you can actually deal prices better. You have 50% less trade penalty when you're a criminal. So that would involve being a criminal, getting into the towns, I would assume, and then you can make more money. So that's kind of something where you need to be a criminal and then get into the towns and then sell. So it's a tough one. And its alternative is Thieves' Honor, Party Leader, Bandit type troops never defect from your party. Captain, bandit units in the formation you control do 2% more damage. That one's kind of 175, one in the family, Party Leader. Bandit units in your party have better +10 in vigor and control skills. Alright, that's not terrible. What I'm telling you right now is going to make for an interesting playthrough. Somebody's going to get out there and do a bandit-only playthrough. Governor, gang leaders in your settlement offer you one more recruitment slot. Getting somebody with high roguery now as a governor, they have actually made that very important now. Having Steward, some trade, although we will get the Steward in trade to see if they actually matter anymore. But now having high roguery for a governor, pretty darn important. And its alternative is Salt the Earth, Party Leader. When villagers comply with hostile actions, you gain 20% more access to the available resources. That's not terrible. Increase tariff revenue by 5% as a governor. As I said, having governors is going to be important. 200. Carver. Personal, 10% increased damage with civilian weapons. Alright, if you're going to do civilian stuff, it's okay. Seems like they removed the perk where it allows you to use non-civilian weapons. That may be why that's in there. Captain, troops under your command deal 2% more damage with a one-handed sword. Okay. Its alternative is Ransom Broker, Party Leader. Hero prisoners gain 25% better deal from ransom brokers. And then Party Leader bonus again, hero prisoners are 30% less likely to escape. If you're going to sell, now, when I'm assuming you mean by hero prisoners are lords. So if you're going to sell lords, then that would be okay. But however, 30% less likely to escape, that's pretty damn cool. 225, Arms Dealer, Party Leader. 20% decrease in selling price penalty for weapons. Alright, that's not terrible. Governor, increase daily militia by 2 per day while under siege. Another one that's really good. The Dirty Fighting, personal. Your kick stun your opponent 50% longer. I don't really do a lot of kicking. I know there's some people that are so nostalgic about it from Warband, but I normally don't. And his perk is a governor. Towns can smuggle in a 2 random food item per day while under siege. I don't normally worry about that too much because I normally have tons of food. Okay, 250 -N/. Personal. Increase speed bonus effect to damage by 50% while on foot. That's pretty good if you do a lot of, walking up to troops and instead of just standing in place. That can be pretty nice. Captain, troops under your command deal 2% more damage with two-handed weapons. So, 2% on a 250 perk. Seems a little weak to me. They should have made that at least 5%. I mean, come on, we're talking 250 perk here. Alright, and its alternative is Fleet-Footed, personal. Increase movement speed by 10% while no weapons or shields are equipped. Okay, so I guess just running in towns, realistically. I mean, you can do it if you just unequip your items and you're trying to run after people, I guess. You can help you chase them down. Just unequip all your stuff and then run after them and then re-equip it. And Clan Leader, increase escape chance by 30% from mobile parties. So better chance to escape. And finally, the 275 perk, personal. Increase loot amount by 1% for every skill point over 200. So a 200 to a 300 increase would double the amount of loot you would get. By far, to me, that is the best personal bonus. But you got to get 275 to get it. And unless they changed it, people know Roguery is not easy to do. Tight Formations level 25 Party Leader. Your infantrymen deal 10% more damage to cavalry in simulations. Captain bonus. Non-cavalry troops in your formation deal 2% more damage to enemy cavalry units. As you can see, this is a level 25 perk, and then I talked about in the last tree, it was another 2% perk. So you're giving a 2% perk at 25, and the other one you're giving a 2% perk at 250. And so we'll probably see a lot of simulation stuff. And its counterpart, loose formations, party leader, your infantrymen suffer 10% less damage by ranged troops in simulations. Captain, non-cavalry troops in your formation take 5% less range damage. That's actually really nice. If to have somebody gaining that, it's not bad at all, considering, for an infantry captain, taking less damage from, ranged weapons. That's really good. Level 50. Asymmetrical warfare. Party leader. Troops deal 10% more damage in simulations with snow and forest terrain. That can actually be pretty good. It's situational, but you can actually work that to your favor. And a captain bonus. Troops in your formation gain 2% increased movement speed in snowy and forest terrain battlefields. Its counterpart is proper engagement. Party leader. Troops deal 5% more damage in simulations in open ground like plains, steppes, or desert terrains. Captain bonus. Troops in your formation gain 2% increased movement speed in open grounds, like in the open grounds again. So it's kind of just meh. It's all right. Nothing spectacular. Level 75, small unit tactics party leader. +1 troop joins you when fighting in hideout. I mean, that one's not terrible. As people know, sometimes those hideouts can get a little wicked. Having an extra troop with you, that can come in handy. Captain bonus. Troops in your formation gain 5% movement speed bonus when they are less than 15 soldiers. Not really excited about that one. Its counterpart, horde leader, party leader, +10 to party size. Okay. That's good. Army commander, your army loses cohesion 5% slower. Another good one. It's only 5%, but anything to help out cohesion loss is good. So finally we hit something good on tactics. The rest were just kind of meh, but now we're hitting some good stuff. Level 100, Lawkeeper, Party Leader. 10% more damage bonus in simulations against bandit parties. I actually like that because, as I told people many times in my channel and on my stream, you get more prisoners when you sim. And its alternative is coaching, Party Leader, 3% more damage bonus in all battle simulations. Captain, troops in your formation gain 1% damage against any troop. Okay, that's really weak. Wow, that is weak. Troops in your formation gain 1% damage against any troop. 1%? Weak. 125, Swift Regroup, Party Leader. Decrease disorganized time by 50%. Party leader, you could escape from battles by leaving 50% less soldiers behind. Its alternative, improviser, party member. No morale penalty for disorganized state in battles, in, solely out, or when being attacked. Party leader. Lose 25% fewer men when breaking into and breaking out of your settlement under siege. 50. On the march. Army commander. Reduce fortification bonus in simulations by 20%. And then governor, increase fortification bonus in simulations by 20%. Once again, not a bad governor bonus at all. Its counterpart. Call to arms. Army commander. Parties that you have called to your army move 10% faster while moving to the army. That is nice. Everybody knows waiting for troops to gather to an army sucks. You lose so much cohesion just waiting for them. It's terrible. So that's pretty cool. And then army commander again. 50% less influence required per party to call to your army. Another. That is an amazing perk. That is awesome. So they're going to move faster to you and it costs less to summon them. 175. Pick them off the walls. Engineer. 25% attrition against siege defender personnel. And governor. 25% attrition against besiege personnel. Alright, not bad. And its counterpart, make them pay. Engineer. 20% damage versus siege defender siege engines. Okay, that's not too shabby. Governor, 20% attrition against besieger siege engines. That one's not bad. That really isn't. Tough to get to for an engineer, but it's not bad. 200 elite reserves. Party leader. Tier 3 plus units suffer 20% less damage in simulations. That is fantastic. That is one of the best perks I have seen so far today. Literally. 20% less damage in simulations. That is amazing. Captain bonus. The troops in the formation you control have 5% damage reduction. Yeah, that's probably one of the best perks I've seen. That one alone right there. Because that's what you want to avoid. Its counterpart, encirclement, party leader, 5% more damage in simulations while outnumbering the enemy. Army commander, 10% less influence needed to boost army cohesion. Jeez. Wow. Boy, they saved the best for 200, didn't they? How'd you like to choose between those two perks? If you're going to do simulations, you choose elite reserves. If you're not, you're going to choose encirclement. 225, pre-battle maneuvers. Party member, 25% more influence gained from winning field engagement. Party leader, if your tactic skill is greater than the enemy, gain bonus in simulation proportional to the difference. Wow. So if you had 50 more tactics, you would gain 50% battle advantage. That, I mean, could be huge in simulation. Huge. If you get a guy this high, not everybody has tactics that high. Lords do. Its counterpart, besieged, party member. When you are besieged, 10% more damage in simulation. Personal. 50% more influence gained from winning sieges. Another nice one. Boy, they did. Wow. Tailworld saved the best in tactics for last. These perks, 200, 225, outstanding. That's what you want to see. This is what I've been saying. You want to make these perks up 200 or higher valuable enough that you really got to invest to get them. 250, counter-offensive party leader. When you're attacked in a field battle, 10% more damage in simulations. Good. Party leader, 10% more damage in simulations when outnumbered. Its counterpart, marching columns, party leader, decrease army movement penalty by 30%. That's pretty damn cool. I don't know how much it'll go to, but I know I'd probably run with about a 5.5 army speed because I use a lot of cav. And when I'm sitting in an army, normally generating like 2.8 to 3. So if you can cut that down by 30%, could you get up another 0.5? That's a big difference in an army. And its governor perk is increased governed town security by 1 per day. Okay, that one's It's just, it's okay. It's nothing special. For a 250 perk, that's kind of, all right, I was getting excited and then we had to drop down. All right, the last one, 275, Tactical Mastery, Army Commander. Increase simulation damage by 1% for every skill over 200. So if you had 300 skill in this, you would gain 100% more damage. That's pretty damn amazing. Wow. All right, let's see if they made scouting any better. Day trap, 2% increased movement speed during daytime. Come on, Tail World. You have 10% increased sight during the daytime. All right, that one's not terrible, but, and then we're going to have the Night Runner. Here we go. 5% movement speed bonus during the nighttime. Okay, that one is better. It used to be 1% during the day and 2% at night. Now, I would definitely take that. 5% increase. And you have 30% increased sight during the nighttime. Yeah, that's definitely the one that I would want. 50, Pathfinder. And Scout bonus. 2% movement speed bonus for steps and plains. Party leader. Once per day, when you enter a town, you have a 50% chance to increase the clan's relation with a notable by 1. Holy freaking cow. Can you say amazing? Its counterpart is Water Diviner. Scout, 10% sight range bonus while in steps and plains. And party leader, once per day when you enter a village, you have 50% chance to increase the clan's relation with a notable by 1. So a town is Pathfinder, a village is Water Diviner. So you have to choose also, would you rather have a town or would you rather have a village? 75, Forestkin, Scout. If your party is more than 75% infantry, you receive 50% of the speed penalty in horses. Alright, that's not bad. Governor. Villages you govern give 10% more tax. Very nice. Okay, I like that. I like when they put governors into some of these. Its counterpart is Desert Born. Scout, 5% movement speed bonus in deserts and dunes. And governor. Towns you govern gain 2.5% more tax. Okay. So they killed it a little bit. 100, Forest Mart, Scout. 2.5% bonus speed when a party morale is higher than 75. Okay, now I'm going to probably reverse my view on the scouting bonuses. When you start stacking these together, now they're going to make a real distinct difference. Alright? Because most people are going to have over a 75% morale, especially when they start working leadership. So, yeah, now you're adding a 2.5% bonus on top of a 2%, and now you start hitting it. Party leader. Movement while party morale is higher than 75 gives 1 plus passive EXP to all troops daily. Yeah. Once again, it's only one EXP, but it's to all troops daily, and you start compounding that with other EXP bonuses, and it starts to add up. Its counterpart, Unburdened. Scout, 25% less penalty from overburdens. Okay, that might be good. I normally don't have that problem. Party leader. Moving while overburdened gives +1 passive EXP to all troops. Wow. 125. Tracker. Scout. Increase maximum track by 20%. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And another scout bonus. when following a hostile party on the campaign map, you gain 2% speed bonus. And another bonus to stack. And you know how tough it can be to track people down, so that's not terrible. Its counterpart is Ranger. Scout, increase maximum track spotting distance by 20%. And the other scout bonus, increase track detection chance by 10%. Okay. I think I'd probably rather have the other one. That when you're chasing somebody down, that's pretty damn nice. 150 mounted scouts. Scout bonus. If your party has more than 50% cavalry, you gain 10% sight range bonus. Its companion is party leader. Increase the party size limit by 5. Once again, we have another party increase limit. Counterpart in 150 is patrols. Scout. When fighting against bandit parties, you have +5 battle morale. Like I said, I don't normally run into too many morale problems. And as party leader, your party has 10% advantage in simulated battles against bandits. So, simulated. Kind of weird that's in scouting, but okay. Not great, but I do a lot of simulations against bandits, as I explained in, the other trees, that you get more prisoners when you simulate battles, so that can play a role. 175 foragers. Scout. When moving through steppes or forests, reduce food consumption by 20%. That's pretty decent. It's not bad at all. And party leader bonus, 20% reduction in disorganized state recovery duration. Its counterpart, Beast Whisperer. Scout. When moving through steppes or plains, you have a 5% chance of finding Mount daily. Wow. I mean, that's like only one every 20 days, but how often do you go through that? You get a free horse out of it. That's not bad at all. And then party leader, increase carrying capacity from pack animals by 10%. Now I can tell you right there, that's massive. That is massive. Because I run a lot of pack animals. And when you get a bonus like that, it makes a huge difference. So I do love that perk. That is an amazing perk. 200, Village Network, Party Leader. Trade penalty within villages of your faction is decreased by 10%. That's alright. I don't normally do a lot of trading with villages, but it's alright. Governors, village parties are 10% larger, okay? That can definitely help out if you have, like I said, there's another governor. Villagers getting captured by bandits can be tough, especially in certain areas like Kuzite territory. The Boer ones that are like Akala, Otengard, Oka, those guys can have a lot of problems with bandits, so it could come in handy. Its companion is Rumor Network. Party leader, trade penalty within cities of your faction is increased by 5%. Now, 5% is a big deal. Now, whether or not that party leader, whether or not that constitutes caravans, I don't know. I will ask Mexico to find out if that works. So if a scout does have that, will that also work on a caravan? I guess only Mexico can let me know that. And then it also has as a scout bonus, hideout detection range is increased by 30%, which I don't like. I hate finding hideouts because then I always have to deal with them. I prefer not to have them at all. 225 Vantage Point Scout bonus. When stationary for a while, 1 hour, increase sight range by 25%. Not terrible. It's not great, but not terrible. I mean, if you just get done with a battle, that can be very good and situational. in that you're standing there because you want to, get some of your troops recovered. So you're just going to stand there a minute and not move because you're way out in BFE somewhere. So being able to see 25% further and whether or not there's an army there, that could be very good. It's bonus for party leader. Increase the prisoner size limit by 10. Once again, very nice. You start stacking these and they become a major bonus. Alright, its counterpart is Keen Sight Scout. Reduce terrain sight penalty by 25%. Alright, that's nice. Party leader. Prisoner lords are 50% less likely to desert from your party. Very nice. It seems like you always have a penalty. So if you got that with the mounted patrols from riding, they might have almost no chance of leaving you. So that's really good. 250 Vanguard Party Leader. When attacking, your troops have 5% more damage in simulated battle. Alright. So for a 250 perk, I think that's kind of weak. Governor, 10% more damage in simulated battles when selling out. Its companion is Rearguard Party Leader. Increase troop wounded recovery rate by 20% while in an army. Very nice. Very, very powerful. When you have that with a good medicine skill, and that coupled with surgeon, it's insanely powerful. Party leader, 10% more damage in simulated battles defending the siege camp. It's that wounded recovery. And finally, the 275 perk Uncanny Sight Personal. Increase party speed by 0.1% for every skill over 200. So that would increase 10%. So from 200 to 300, you would gain 10% speed. It's not bad. Not tremendous, but it's not bad. So if you were traveling 5, you would gain 0.5 if you had 300 skill. Steward, 25. Quartermaster, party consumes 10% less food. Amazing. To start right out with that, love it. Party leader, no morale penalty for having single types of food. Absolutely amazing 25 perk. Frugal, quartermaster, party wages are 5% less. Party leader, recruitment costs are reduced by 15%. See, you got a tough call right off the bat. That is a really tough one. I think that was the barter penalty one though they got rid of. I would probably choose the food, 10% less food. Just because food becomes so valuable late game when you're giving it to your troops to gain influence, I would probably end up choosing that one. 50. 7 veterans, quartermaster, +4 passive experience given for all tier 4 and 5 troops. Wow. Amazing again. Governor, +1 militia a day. Nice perk. Very nice perk. Its counterpart, drill sergeant, +2 passive experience for all troops. Amazing. Garrison wages are 5% less. I would take that one. I want a game for all troops. Not just a high tier. I want them all. You want to get them up to the tier 4, because by tier 4 they can fight and gain experience. Once again, amazing. Both of the perks. 75. Sweatshops. Personal. Workshops created by you have 20% increased production. Once again, great perk. Maybe we can make more money out of workshops. Quartermaster. Siege engines are built 20% faster. Amazing again. Every one of these perks is good. There's nothing terrible about these perks. Its counterpart, stiffer uplift quartermaster. Reduce food consumption while in an army by 10%. Governor, garrison wages are decreased by 20%. Wow. For castles. Wow. Just amazing. That It's huge. As people know, garrison wages can run in the thousands, 1, 2, 3,000. To reduce that by 20%, you can save upwards of 500 a day early on in the game. That's really nice. 100 paid in promise. Companion wages and recruitment fees are reduced by 25%. Army commander, decrease gold cost of army creation by 5%. That's alright. Its companion is efficient campaigner, party leader. During village raids, you gain an additional food item for each one you loot. And the quartermaster bonus wages, troop wages are decreased by 25% while in an army. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. That is really nice. Like I said, all these perks, they did so far a really good job on this tree. Level 125, Quartermaster. Increase party morale by 2 if the party has more than 7 types of food. 7 days of food. That's okay. I mean, I normally carry at least 1,000. As you can see down here, on my character, I have 1,439 days of food. Yeah, that's not a problem. I normally carry a ton of food. And the governor bonus, tariff income is 10% higher. That's nice. Okay. Logisticin. I hope that's pronounced right. Pretty close. Quartermaster. Increase party morale by 4 if the number of mounts is greater than non-cavalry troops. Like I said, morale, normally not an issue. Tax income is 10% higher. So either one is 10% higher. It's kind of a crapshoot. That tree is kind of eh. 150. Relocation quartermaster. Influence gained from donating troops are increased by 25%. I think that is going to make a lot of people happy because, as we know, when they nerfed it, and they nerfed it, they didn't adjust it, it got nerfed. You don't get hardly anything for donating troops, but now 25% higher, we'll have to see and do some investigating to find out how well it is worth actually donating troops. Governor. Project bolstering is 25% more effective. Alright, decent. Companion, A-Corps. Quartermaster, do not pay wages for wounded soldiers. Alright, I would assume that would mean all the wages of troops that are injured once it's time to pay wages, because you pay wages at a certain part of the day. So I guess if you're low on money, you would want to start a battle just before paying wages, if you're following what I'm saying. Let's say it's noon when you pay wages, so you want to start a battle at 11 o'clock. So when you come out of the battle an hour later, you don't pay them. I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. And governor, increase village per growth by 20%. All right, that's not bad. I was hoping it would say wealth, but okay. 175, gourmet, quartermaster. Morale bonus for having diverse food is doubled. Like I said, early game it's nice, but everybody that gets leadership late game, not a big deal. Governor, reduce food consumption of garrisons during siege by 10%. Okay, I think could have been a bit higher. Decreasing consumption by 10%. I don't think makes a huge difference. That I think is pretty weak. Its companion, Sound Reserve, Quartermaster. Cost of upgrading units is decreased by 10%. That's okay. After a lot of battles, I'll spend normally about 2,000-3,000 or so. So it's okay for a perk that high. It's all right. Quartermaster, reduce food consumption of parties during sieges by 10%. Once again, perks before this are absolutely amazing compared to this. This is, like I said, this is kind of meh. 200, forced labor. Prisoners in your party provide carrying capacity as if they are normal troops. Alright, that's not terrible. Governor, construction speed is increased by 10%. Alright, that's nice. That's always nice to have extra, construction. And its counterpart is contractors, quartermaster. Mercenary troop wages and upgrade costs is decreased by 25%. If you're using mercs, okay, that's okay. Governor, troop projects or town projects are 10% more effective. Okay, that's not terrible. Arenicos, mules, quartermaster, 20% increased carrying capacity for pack animals. I can tell you right now, that's huge. As somebody that is a pretty big trader, probably half my time is spent trading, that's massive. That is a massive perk. You'd be shocked how much you would actually get out of that. And the quartermaster bonus, also trade penalty for pack animals are reduced by 20%. That can be valuable as well. Pack animals, a lot of people don't realize, can bring in big money. You can buy them for under 50 in Kuzite and Assyri territory. Take them up deep into Vlandia and you can sell them for anywhere from 200 to 500. You can make a ton of money. So it's pretty big. Its counterpart is, okay, instead of the horses or mules, it's the horses. 10% increased carrying capacity for troops. But trade penalty for mounts is reduced by 20%. Now that is big. Because you can get Assyri horses in Kuzak or Assyri territory for less than 1,000. You can then take them up into Vlandia and sell them for upwards of 3,000 to 5,000 each. That is big for a trader. Little weary as to why the Steward perk would have it, but it's always good because everybody needs horses for cabs. So it's a good perk. It's a good perk. 250, Urban Developer, Personal and Governor. Continuous projects for settlements are 20% more effective. Pretty damn weak. I'm not sure why they only gave one perk then. That's kind of depressing. Master of Warcraft, Quartermaster. Troop wages are decreased by 25% while in a siege camp. Alright, that's not bad. And Governor. Town population consumes 5% less food. Alright, that's not bad. However, for a 250 perk, I would think it would be a little better. I'd like to see anywhere from 10 to 15% on there. Like I said, it's just a 250 perk. It should be valuable to get. 5% less food consumption is not a ton. Every bit, helps. Everybody knows. Any little bit you can get helps. I just think for a 250 perk, it should have been better. And finally, let it be troop size. 275 price of loyalty quartermaster. Your party food consumption, wages, and combat morale loss decreased by 0.5% per level skill above 200. Food consumption and wages. All right, do the math. That would be 50%. From 200 to 300, you would have 50% less food consumption, 50% less wages, and 50% less combat morale loss. That is spectacular. I normally cap out my Steward at 232. Hard caps at 232, and for those that don't know, I'll put a little link to a video where I explain how to figure out your hard cap, red hard cap. Very easy to do. I gave a very simple solution to that, so I will link that video at the end so you guys can see that. And the Governor perk, governed cities taxes increased by 0.5% per skill level above. It says skill level above, so I'm thinking that skill level above 75. So you would get an extra 25 to that. So that would be 5, 10, what is it, 12.5%? I'm assuming. It doesn't say above 200. It says every skill level above So I'm not sure if that's a misquote or not. That could be the second one. I'll have to find out. I'll send Mexico a message and ask them if she can give me clarification on that, and I will let you know. So I was really hoping it would have been troop size. The food consumption and wages is massive. I mean, you think about paying 50% less. That is phenomenal. Now you're going to want to invest in Steward, not just to get to the 232, which I normally do, which is the 5 points and 3, as you can see on mine right now. I'm at 229. It caps at 232, so I won't hit that. However, now you might want to actually put some attribute points into it to cap it, because wages and food consumption are two of the biggest things when you're dealing with an army. They are the biggest. And now to the people that follow me on my channel and know, for me, the most anticipated tree is going to be trade. 25, wholesaler, party leader, 15% decrease in selling price penalty for trade goods, okay? And your profits are marked. Appraiser, 50% decrease in selling penalty for equipment. Your profits are marked. 50, caravan master, quartermaster. Party can carry 20% more weight. Wow. Whew. That's pretty big. 10% more weight. That's a lot. Personal. Mark item prices relative to the average price. Okay, that is the perk where in the town it will show you whether or not it is at or below the market value. So that is now at the 50 with that perk, which I'm assuming that is going to be also in its relative perk. Market dealer, clan leader, your shops have 20% less upkeep. All right. To me, that's not a huge deal, considering that shops don't really, you don't really pay that much for a shop. So I think once they initiate the higher level workshops, because we all know a shop will say level 1 right now. So I think once they initiate that, that perk could become pretty valuable. Party, mark item prices relative to the average price. Okay, so they changed it to level 50. It used to be at 25, it got moved to 75, so it's at 50. 75, local connections, personal. Your workshops gather trade rumors. Okay, we've had that before. Workshops will let you know what the current prices are going for. Quartermaster, 15% decrease in selling price penalty for animals. That is amazing. If they include horses. Now, that I might need to send to Mexico. Or I might need to choose that perk and find out. Are they talking about just sheep and cows, or does that include horses? I'm not sure. It's companion, traveling rumors. Your caravans gather trade rumors. If you plan on having a lot of caravans, that's the one you want. And then 10% decrease in buying price penalty from villages, which is okay. That's not bad. Like I said, I think it all comes down to whether or not that, it says animals, whether horses are going to count. Now, I personally feel it's not going to count. However, I'm going to ask Mexico, and I will let you guys know whether or not that just counts for horses and cows and sheep, or if that actually does count for horses. I don't think it will. Okay, 100 toll gates, which we've had. Personal. Double relation gain by resolved issues with merchants. Alright, that is pretty damn amazing. As everybody known that I gave the caravan ambush video and told you how absolutely amazing that perk or that quest is for those that have seen it. If not, go to my playlist for guides and look at the caravan ambush video. I call it the most OP quest that you can get to get relation. If you get 20% more on that or double relation gain, oh my word. And then the governor is every caravan entering grants 20%. Okay, gold. All right, and the other one's going to be villagers. So its companion is distributed goods. Double relation gained by resolved issues with artisans. Okay, so they have merchants and they have artisans. So you actually have to look. Normally the ones further on the left of the screen are going to be, I believe those are artisans, because those ones give you caravans. The ones that are more in the middle, if you don't always have them, will be merchants. And the ones that are far on the right are going to be gang leaders. So you actually have to look it up. I believe that's how it's going to run. And then governor, every village your party entering yours gains gold as well. So same thing they had before, they just added something to it. 125, artisan community, clan leader. Every profitable shop you gain gains 1 renown per day. Thank you, Tailward, for keeping that in and activating it. If you think about this for a second, when you're clan tier 5, or we'll say 4, it takes forever to go from 4 to 5. However, you can have 5 workshops. With this, you gain 5 free renown per day. Free! For nothing. That helps out a lot. So you're talking there are 84 days in a year. That's 400 renown a year for free. 400. That's pretty damn amazing. Quartermaster, increase recruitment slot by 1 when recruiting from merchant notables. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Its companion, great investor. This one is every profitable caravan grants you 1 renown per day. Early in the game, this is massive because you can have a caravan for every clan member you have. And early in the game, you can have 5 or 6 clans. You're going to have more, you're almost always going to have more companions than you'll have workshops. Quartermaster. Hiring companions is 30% cheaper. To me, that is weak. I mean, most companions are going to run you about 500. Okay, so you're going to end up saving 150. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal at all. 150 villager connections. Governor. Your workshop production increased by 25%. Once again, amazing. You can already get 25%, and now you're going to get another 25%. That's pretty amazing, especially when it's in your own town. And let's say you want to produce beer or wine or something like that. That's pretty damn amazing. Party leader. When captured, 50% more gold in inventory is saved. Now, I don't normally run into that. I probably do get captured 1, maybe 2 times a playthrough. It will happen to me. So that one will be so-so depending on what its companion is. Content trade. Governor. Increased tariffs by 10%, which they've had. And then party leader. Wages decreased by 50% while waiting in settlements. Both of those are kind of, I don't normally wait in settlements that long. I mean, I would probably take that one. Because there are times when you want to recruit, or you're waiting for your wife to get pregnant, or you're trying to sell stuff or do something. So I would probably end up taking that one. Not great, but it's okay. 175, rapid development, clan leader. Your shops return 1,000 when they are captured by the enemy. They've already had that. They just added the quartermaster. 25% decrease in buying price penalty for clay, iron, cotton, and silver. Insurance plans. Your caravans return 5,000 when destroyed. Okay? And then 25% decrease in buying price penalty for consumables. That is amazing. For any trader, that is huge to get that. So that is really nice. 200, Granary Accountant, personal. 20% decrease in the selling price penalty for food trade goods. Once again, for a trader, absolutely amazing. Governor, your towns, bound villages, grain, olives, fish, date production is increased by 20%. Okay, this is the one that is really good. This next one will be the clay and stuff like that. So that one is really good, but it's nice it's implemented. Trade yard foreman, personal, 20% decrease in the selling price penalty for pottery, tools, cotton, and jewelry. Your town's bound villages, clay, iron, cotton, and silver production is increased by 20%. So there's your increase. Depending on what you actually have, you might need to tailor your governor to it. 225, sword for barter, personal. Oh, this is going to be sad. I'm already not seeing it. Personal. You hire mercenaries from taverns for 20% cheaper. I don't normally hire mercenaries. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't have a problem hiring people. Quartermaster, 50% lower wage for caravan guard troops. Self-made man, decreased barter penalty by 10% for prisoner exchange. Like I said, don't normally deal a lot with that. Governor, marketplace, kiln, and aqueduct projects are built 10% faster. To a perk that used to be everything has a price where you could buy a town, to get this, yeah, I'm pretty sad. Like I said earlier in the video, you can see a pattern coming. Getting rid of great perks. 250, Silver Tongue, negotiation for safe passage, barter rate 50% cheaper. I don't normally run into that problem. By the time you have 250 trade, you're pretty much built up enough to handle it. Quartermaster, caravans and villagers, also 15% better trade deal. I don't know how much that's going to make a difference since caravans are very terrible. However, villagers are great for buying. So that might come in really handy. Spring for gold, clan leader, gain 0.1% interest per day on gold you have. Okay. So if you had 1,000,000 on you, you would gain 1,000, because 100,000 is 10%. 10,000 is 1%. 0.1% is 1,000. So you get 1,000 per million. I mean, it's not bad if you have a lot of money. I guess it's not terrible. Governor, gold boosts for town projects are 20% more effective. Okay, that's not terrible. But for a 250 perk, I really hope for more. Man of means, clan leader. Recruitment of minor factions into your clan is 20% cheaper. I don't normally deal with minor clans. With the way that they leave, I just don't deal with them. Personal. You will get 30% reduced ransom offer. Trickle down, party leader. Gain relationship 1 with merchant notables if you buy more than 10,000 gold worth of trade goods in a town. So if you spend more than 10,000, you're going to gain relationship with one merchant notable. Governor. Governed towns gain 2 prosperity per day as long as it is building a project. It's not terrible. When you first get towns early on in the game, they can build for hundreds of days and hundreds of days. So being able to gain that prosperity, that's a pretty big deal. And then finally, is it going to be trade barter penalty? So I am not sure if that is going to be a misinformed perk or not. That perk is sitting at the 300 mark. So I'm not sure why it's sitting there. However, you are unable to actually see the perk. I don't know if that's because the character, in a way, it's not normally designed to be there. Where if you see with other perks, 275 is normally the top. They have 275 perks here. So I'm not sure if that's designed to be there, or if you just can't see it because it's bugged right now because it's further back from what a 275 perk normally is. I am not sure. I will also send a message to Mexico asking him about that. So I cannot see that right now. So all in all, my initial thought when I see this is they did an okay job. And I'm just going to say okay. I think there were some perks that were removed that were very valuable. Being able to place your troops in the tactics perk. Especially being able to buy feasts with everything has a price for the trader. Because that's what a trader does. A trader buys. If you can't buy a town or anything like that, well, why trade? You can make just as much money fighting, so they kind of took away the most powerful perk a trader has. And I think some of these perks have a lot higher value at lower levels than they do higher levels. I think the trading perk gets weaker as it actually increases. However, some, like Steward and even Roguery, they get a lot better as it goes later. So that's what I have for you. I will go ahead and shoot Mexico a message, see if we can find out what's going on with some of these perks. And until next time, take care, and thanks for watching.